Mrs. Allen had lived in the same quiet suburban neighborhood for decades. At 75, she spent her mornings by the window, watching the world go by, quietly hiding her loneliness. People barely noticed her presence, calling her the lonely old woman. Outside, children hurried to catch the school bus. Neighbors drove off to work, and the streets buzzed with activity. Yet inside, Mrs. Allen remained in her own quiet world, observing life from a distance, her heart quietly longing for a connection. Nights were the hardest. The house was silent. Memories of the past filled the empty rooms. Her husband George had passed years ago, and her son Michael had moved to another city. The quiet felt heavier during winter nights, the shadows longer, and the cold more biting. One freezing winter night, heavy snow blanketed the streets. Mrs. Allen noticed a young girl, 15 years old, standing alone by a broken-down car. She was shivering, tears streaking her face, her phone dead. The neighborhood was dark, and nobody came to help. Without hesitation, Mrs. Allen put on her coat and stepped outside. "Come inside, dear. It's freezing out here," she said warmly. The girl followed her into the house. Grateful and surprised, Mrs. Allen offered her a blanket and a warm cup of tea. Sitting with her like a caring mother, they talked quietly by the fireplace. Sarah shared her worries about moving to a new city, starting at a new school, and feeling alone. Mrs. Allen listened patiently, offering comfort and advice. For the first time in years, she felt a spark of purpose and connection. The next morning, the car was fixed, and Sarah was ready to continue her journey. The neighborhood, awakening to the winter sun, noticed the interaction between the elderly woman and the young girl. Whispers spread. The lonely old woman had helped someone in need. Soon, neighbors began greeting Mrs. Allen. Children waved at her, and people started appreciating her kindness. What was once a house of solitude became a symbol of community, warmth. Mrs. Allen's small act of compassion had sparked a ripple of positive change. Her son Michael called her on the phone, proud of what she had done. "Mom, I heard about Sarah. I wish I had been there." Mrs. Allen smiled. Sometimes the most important actions are done quietly, without anyone noticing. From that day on, Mrs. Allen was no longer just a lonely old woman. She became the grandmother of the neighborhood. Children visited, neighbors checked in, and Sarah often stopped by. Her quiet acts of kindness had brought people together, proving that even the smallest gestures can change lives. Sometimes a small act of kindness can change someone's entire life. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more heartwarming tales, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with friends.